Hey guys, so today it is Wednesday, February 12th. So I am officially 39 weeks today. So anyway, I'm gonna film a pregnancy Q&A, but I wanted to film a separate video. So I'm introing it now. And if you watched my vlog from yesterday, I don't know when I'm posting this one exactly, but it'll be the one, last doctor's appointment before baby. That one, I said that I was gonna make bread and then I ended up not. So just an update on the pistachio bread that I did make. Turned out terribly. I'm so embarrassed about it. But I do want to make bread today. So I was gonna start it now and then let the yeast activate while I film the Q&A, and then yeah, show you guys, just tell you the process. I think I'll just like time lapse it, because honestly, like, this is weird, but the sound the mixer makes when it's like blending the flour and it gets really loud, like, stresses me out. So anyway, I'm gonna do the first step and then show you guys, and then I'm just gonna kind of put my words over the time lapse and then tell you guys how I do it. So that is what's happening. So yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna get this started. I'll show you guys the first step and then I'm gonna film the Q&A, and I'll probably put on something else later, but that's fine. Alright, so the first thing that you do is put in your mixing bowl 2 1/4 cups of warm water, a 1/4 teaspoon of white sugar, or you could use honey, I guess, or some other sweetener. It's just to help the yeast activate, and then 1 package of yeast. So you will let that sit for about 10 minutes until you see the bubbles form. After you have let the yeast mixture sit for about 10 minutes is usually all it takes. You can let it sit for longer if you want. You are going to add in, the recipe calls for 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of canola oil, and 1 tablespoon of salt. And it turned out really good, so I'm gonna do that again. Then you end up adding between 6 1/4 to 6 1/2 cups of flour. Then I dump it out onto the counter and knead it for 8 to 10 minutes. So while I am mixing and kneading, I will preheat my oven to about 170 or 190 degrees. Let it get up to temperature and stay on for a little while, and then I will turn the oven off, but I will put my greased bowl in the warm oven. So once my dough is done, I use a large Corningware dish to keep my dough in, and then so you're gonna want to spray your bowl with oil, put the dough in, roll it so that all sides of the ball of dough is covered with oil. Then I cover the whole thing with plastic wrap and put it in the warm oven. And you're gonna want it to rise for 1.5 hours to 2 hours until the dough has approximately doubled in size. After that, you will take the dough out. You're gonna beat it down on the counter, separate it into 2 equal chunks, form those into a bread shape. So I'll put them on parchment paper on a baking sheet, then cover them each with separate clean dish towels. Then they're gonna sit for another 1 hour to 1.5 hours again until they've about doubled in size. After they have doubled in size, you're gonna put them in the oven to bake. They bake at 375 between 15 to 25 minutes. So you'll know that your bread is done if the bottom is a nice light brown and the top is hollow if you knock on it. So after the bread is done baking, you're gonna let it cool completely on a wire cooling rack. I hope you guys like this recipe. Let me know if you try it. It's so good. I literally haven't been buying bread for months. I've just been making it, so it tastes amazing and I love it. So I hope you guys do too. Okay, so I have the dishwasher running and I'm about to just go over to church and walk for a little bit. And then the reason I wanted to just make a video today was just to give a 39 week update, just the things that I don't want to forget and that kind of thing. I'm gonna bring you guys with me and we'll see how much I'm waddling. But yeah, I'm not gonna walk for too long. The bread is just finishing its 2nd rise, so it's funny, by the time you see this part of the video, the bread will be done. But right now, in real life, it's not done. So yeah, I'm gonna put on my shoes and head next door and walk a little bit. And also, I have like 3 shirts that I can wear, so I feel like I've been wearing the same thing in every video, but that's just what's going on currently. Maybe I'll put on a different sweatshirt when I sit down and talk to you guys next. So You just gotta embrace it, right? Everything's fine. Well, I am back from walking. I just put the second loaf of bread in the oven, actually, because the first one was done. I put on a blue shirt just to kind of change things up because I've been wearing that maroon one in like everything. But anyway, yeah, so I wanted to just give a 38-39 week update because this could be the last one. So the past few weeks, I have been swelling a lot more, so I will insert some pictures. And the other night, Daniel was like rubbing my legs, and I googled something about like a pressure point, and he pushed down on it and like left a finger hole in my leg. Like, it doesn't even matter. I'll have my leggings on, like I have capri length ones that like go like halfway down my calf, and they're not tight at all, and I'll take them off and I'll have like a ring around my leg, and then, you know, like, so it's really funny. That's been something that's just, I thought has been funny because it just makes you feel like you're not even in your own body. It's so weird. So today's Wednesday, and I think it was Monday. I think Monday. My feet were like not swollen at all. I could even see my ankles, like I could actually see them. So I took a video and sent it to my mom. So yeah, the swelling has been not like super intense because I know that some people get it way worse. But I thought, I was like, well, I've made it this far and I haven't had any swelling, and then it hit me at the end. So that's been funny to me, and I feel like my legs are just retaining a lot of water, like all of them. I even had a knee roll at one point because there was like, you just couldn't even see my knee bone, just knee roll. So anyway, that's something that's been happening. And then last week around probably Tuesday, I noticed for the first time I started losing some of my mucus plug, I think. Anyway, I noticed like Tuesday through Friday-ish, I think, I noticed like that I was losing a decent amount of it, and then I didn't for a couple days, and then I saw more this morning. So hopefully that will keep thinning so that labor can start and she can be here. So that was something else that I wanted to make sure not to forget. So something else I wanted to tell you guys about, just like Daniel has been so sweet the past couple weeks. Like, he's just been patient and just gentle and trying to help me whenever he can, like help me sit up and stand up, because sometimes it's really hard to get like off the couch and stuff. Like if I sit down, it's gonna be a while before I get back up. But he's been really thoughtful and sweet, so I have been appreciating that. And he said yesterday he wants me to make sure to teach him how to change the baby's diapers so that he can help, which I just thought was so sweet because, well, it's very sweet. And so I told him that the nurses will probably teach him at the hospital too, but I can obviously teach him more, or again, whatever. So anyway, that's something that I just wanted to remember, so that's why I'm telling you guys. Something else that every night, the past few nights, so usually when I fall asleep, I usually start off on my right side and sometimes switch over to my left, but sometimes just actually fall asleep on my right. So anyway, I'll be laying on my right side, and I have a pillow kind of under my belly because it gets so heavy, it like falls over. So I have my belly propped up, and then Daniel's arm is usually against my belly, so like I'm against his back, if that makes sense. And lately the baby has been kicking his arm at night, and it's so cute. So that's something else I don't want to forget. And just like her foot, I don't know which one it is, but one of them has been on the left side of my belly like a lot lately, and I'm gonna try to get a video of it because it's like the cutest little and so she's been kicking him a ton at night, and it's just so cute. And yeah, I feel like that's one of the little things that you're gonna forget, but that's one of the things that I want to remember that happened. So yeah, anyway, that's been super cute, and that's been happening pretty consistently the past few nights, but it's also a newer thing. So I think the only other real pregnancy symptom that I've had lately has been like sweating in my sleep. Like it's probably around 58 or 60 degrees in our bedroom at night. Like it's pretty chilly, and we always have a fan on, and I sleep in a t-shirt and like a pair of underwear. So I don't even have like socks or anything like keeping heat in. And we have one comforter on our bed, and every night I wake up like covered in sweat, and I think it's just a pregnancy thing. Like I don't know what is going on, from like having scary dreams or something. Like it's really weird, and it's kind of annoying because you just feel like so hot and disgusting. So that's been happening a lot lately too, and it's like the weirdest thing to me, because of how cold it is upstairs. Like it's so much easier to sleep in a cold room, so that's why we keep it cold. Anyway, yeah, so the last thing that I wanted to share with you guys, like obviously today I went for a little walk. I will probably walk longer tomorrow, but so Daniel is feeling a lot better today, and he's back at work. He has training until 5, which he doesn't normally, and I guess he has one again tomorrow. So in my mind I'm like, I don't want to overdo it and like send myself into labor when he really needs to go to work or something. Obviously if it happened, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but that was my logic. So but like last week I was definitely trying to control things and be like,
oh yeah, if I walk enough, like I can totally send myself into labor. But
obviously it's gonna happen whenever it happens. So I am gonna finish up this video today, edit it. I have my water on my messy table. That's like the last thing that I need to clean up. I've been trying to like keep the house tidy and clean, and that's the last thing I need to straighten up. So I've got my water, and I have a bowl of pineapple because I want a snack, but something healthy. I know it's like high in sugar, but it's fruit, you know, it's okay. And maybe it will help to soften my cervix, maybe it won't. I don't know if it's only like real pineapple. Well, it is real pineapple, but you know, it's canned. So compared to fresh, I don't know if there's gonna be a difference, but I like pineapple anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to share with you guys. She's gonna be here soon, so I'm very excited, very tired. That's probably the last symptom, I guess, actually, is just like I get so tired from doing nothing, and that's been like the past 2 weeks, I think, really have been like, okay, like I'm tired. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you are pregnant and you're watching this, let me know your due date down below. And if you're having a boy or girl, how many kids you have, how many weeks you are, whatever it is, I would love to hear. I am pooped. But I'm gonna end this video here, and actually I'm gonna try to get some clips of her moving at the end, so those will, if I can get some, that will be the very end of this video. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure to try out the bread recipe if you haven't, and subscribe before you leave for more wonderful baby content. And yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!